Hi guys, I'm here with my two victims, volunteers, and we're about to give them a haircut. And I've purchased the new Conair hair clipper. It's a piece that they call the chopper. Hopefully it'll be able to get through this thick hair. Noah has really thick coarse hair, so for him it's important that whatever hair clipper I use is super powerful and doesn't get stuck in his hair, because we've had that happen before and it's not good. And with Josh has really straight hair, so it's important for us, the clipper that we use needs to have a super sharp blade, because if it's not sharp, you can see all those different lines throughout his hair and it really looks like a disaster. So what I like about this clipper kit, the chopper, is that it comes with everything you need. First and foremost, it comes with this handy dandy cape, so you can cover up all the mess and the kids won't wiggle and won't squirm because they have hair all over the place. So I just tie this up, and it's also really easy to clean because the material can be wet, so you can just wash it down with a damp cloth. Has all the comb guides that you need, so various settings. You've got 9 different comb guides here for the hair cutting side, and then it also comes with a second blade, which we'll get to a little bit later on. The other thing that I really like about this is that it has what they call taper control. Now what that is it's this button in the back here that will allow you to adjust how far apart the blades are, and that gives you even more cutting options. So if you want something even more precise, you can play with the taper. I'm going to leave the taper on number 1, which is the furthest apart, and I'm going to start Noah on the number 4 comb guide. And after we're finished with Noah, we'll cut Josh's hair. All right, so it's really easy to get started here. You just attach the comb guide to the top and it clicks in place, and that's simple. Okay, so Noah, I'm going to turn you around so we can get started on your hair. And what we'll do is, as Noah bends forward, I'm just going to go in a rocking motion. All right, you can see the motion here, and I don't want to go straight up because then you're in trouble. I just want to go in kind of a U shape. And what this allows me to do is then when I want to change the comb guide, I continue, and this will give me a nice layer look, all right? And it will make that fade even easier for his hair. Now again, Noah's hair is super thick, and you notice that the blade is not getting stuck in his hair. He hasn't screamed and yelled. All positive signs. Right, Noah?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to continue doing that. And I'm going to finish up the back and the sides of Noah's hair and come right back as soon as we're almost done so you can see the result before we move on to Josh's hair. All right, so we're almost finished with Noah's hair. And you can see I'm just going to turn him around real quick. You can see how great and evenly this chopper haircut kit has chopped through his really thick hair. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish off the sides real quick. And you can see again, like, the side of the hair is really, it's really a sensitive spot because it starts to get closer to the face, and the closer to the face you get, the more sensitive it is. You can see I just finished that off. So before I move to the other side, I'm just going to show you real quick. The second blade is really cool. So this first blade just pops right off, and then I have the second blade that just sits right in its place, and you just pop it in place, and this blade will actually do the hairline and the sideburns. So you can hear that kick in, and I'm just going to do his sideburns right here. See how nice that is? And I could just trim just a little bit there.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. All right, and then I've got, bend your head forward for me, thank you. And then I can do the neckline with the same piece, and it's very, you can see he's not screaming, so it's very comfortable, very easy to use. And then when I'm finished doing that, again, the blade pops off and I can clean all the hair that's inside, so I don't have to worry that all of this is just going to build up over time and ruin the haircut kit. So I can do the same thing, again, pop the other blade on, and the comb guide sits in place really easily. I'm just going to turn you around, Noah, and we're going to finish off this side, and really simple, really quick and easy, right around the ear line. And then again, I could pop this off, put the second blade on, and do the sideburns. And you'll see the sideburns again. And let's turn you around so everyone can see your pretty hair. There we go. So really quick and easy, painless. I had all the tools that I needed to accomplish this haircut, and the best part is I just saved myself a ton of cash. So now I'm going to go and start Josh's hair, and right away when I'm done both of their hair, that would be equal to about 45 bucks at the salon, and I've saved half of that money here today with the chopper haircut kit. So I'm back with Josh, and we're going to tackle Josh's hair. And like I said before, Josh's hair is different than Noah's. Not as thick. His hair is really, really straight. So for Josh's hair, it's important that whatever I use, the blade has to be super sharp. We're not going to take off as much as we did with Noah, but we're going to start shorter. So we're going to start with a number 3 comb guide, and it's numbered on the bottom right here. And we're going to just, again, snap it onto the chopper, and it clicks in place, and we're good to go. I'm going to turn you around, Josh, just so everyone can see the back of your hair. All right, and it's really, really simple. So I'm going to start with a number 3, and just again, I'm just going to go up in that swooping motion just to kind of get started, and I'll continue. And again, the taper control setting is set at the number 1, and we will continue with the side and the back of Josh's hair, and we'll be back once we get close to almost finished, just so you can see the after result. And it's important here for Josh's hair that you notice right away there was no pulling, no snagging. The clipper is powerful and the blades are super sharp. So we'll be right back. Alright, so we're back with Josh. I'm almost finished with his hair. And you can see I didn't take that much off. I used the number 3 and then blend it up with the number 4 comb guide. And I'm just going to spin them around so you can see the sides and the back. And I still have to just finish up just around the ears. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to continue with the number 3 comb guide and just go right along over here. Alright. And then I'm going to turn them around, do the other side right here. Does that tickle, buddy?
Yep.
All right. And it's really, really easy. And again, no pulling, no snagging, not painful. And so I just finished up the hair. And what I'm going to do, as I did previously, I'm just going to snap off this blade. I'm going to put on the second blade, which will allow me to just touch up his sideburns and his hairline. All right?
Yeah.
So here's the second blade, and we're just doing this sideburn right here, turning him around. All right, and turn your head this way so everyone can see how cool this is. There we go. And we're just finishing up that sideburn right there. And I can also do the hairline. So can you tilt your head forward for me? Thank you. So right here, I'm just going to comb out with the comb that's included. All right, now I just want to make sure that I'm getting a straight edge right down here. So I'm just going to hold his hair in place and just go along the hairline. Keep your head down for me. Thank you. Just there. I know that tickles. But tickling is better than pulling, and pulling will not happen with this chopper haircut kit because the blades are super sharp, the motor is super powerful, and I know it's excellent to give Josh a perfect haircut. So Josh is all finished, and we're good to go. Okay, so my last volunteer is Naomi. And now when you think of a haircutting kit like the chopper, you're not really thinking of a girl. But what's great about this kit is it really can be used for everybody in the family. It comes with these fantastic scissors, and so for us, what it means is I don't have to take her to the hairstylist every 6 weeks to get her bangs and her ends trimmed. I can really double that time, so it saves me a ton of cash. Really, all I'm going to do here is I'm just going to spray Naomi's hair just with some water, and again, it also comes with a great comb. And I'm just going to comb out her hair, and once I finish combing it out, I'm going to come back, show you just some quick touch-ups on the ends and the bangs, and you'll see, again, it's a complete kit for the family. We'll be right back. Okay, so I've combed out Naomi's hair, and what we're going to do is I'm just going to go around and we're just going to trim just a little bit of the ends, just like this, with these scissors, and it's really, really easy. And again, it's fast, and you can see, look at that great cut that these scissors, and they're included in the chopper haircut kit. So again, you don't have to worry about not covering the entire family with this kit. I just go around and I'm giving her a little trim, evening out all the hair, and it's really simple. I have this great comb that's also included, and we're going to go piece by piece just around the ends. And this is amazing because she never sits this still for the stylist that we go to. So this is already an added bonus. I've saved myself money on Advil and Tylenol. So I'm just going around, and it's really, really quick. And the scissors are super sharp, so just be careful with your fingers. I'm just sectioning off, and I'm just going to turn her around here so you can see. So I'm just taking about an inch at a time, and the hair is wet, and if you want, you can just comb through it just to make sure it's not tangled. And I just take that little section and I just cut just a little bit off just to trim it up. And then I can continue when she's ready to do the bangs, just a little bit right here. And she's got a little bit of loose bangs right here. I just trim it up, and I'm going to continue going around the entire head, nice and even with these sharp scissors and just the comb. And we're good to go. So I'm just going to finish up and I'll show you the end result. Alright, so we finished Naomi's hair. Do you like it? It's awesome, isn't it? And you can see it I'm just going to bring some up to the front here. Sorry, honey. So with the scissors, I just trim the ends, and all I'm going to do now is I'm going to dry it, of course using a Conair hair dryer, because why stop the magic? And her hair is the scissors were super sharp, and again, everything was included in the chopper kit, so I can do the whole family. Now I just have to see if my wife is brave enough to let me attempt to do this on her.